Alright. Let's get started. We left off yesterday with just completed Crestwood, sort of. Stopped the undead from killing everybody. Helped the spirit of command. So I have to go find Alistair now. Talk to him. Continue the quest. Take a drink. Here we go. Yep. Oh, Solus. Talk to you in a minute. Construction report. Death on the wall. One of our finishers, Garen, fell from the scaffold and landed on a paving stone. He had breath for an hour, but his eyes were still. He died and the Chantry sisters wrapped him. What should we do? Foreman Charisse? Have them commit his body with those we have lost since Haven. I will record his sacrifice for the Inquisition, move his fellow workers to another site and allow time off and pay if they request. Hello, Cat. Ensure that all workers do their job safely. We are in war, not in a race. Rushing does no good if we harm ourselves. We are all the Inquisition. Lady Montilier. I love Josephine.
What's the chant say about this? I never paid attention.
Assholes kicked in the Maker's door. He made them darkspawn. That's why there's blight, and we have to give wardens our weapons.
You still miss that bloody sword.
It was a good blade.
Go to the war room first, do some things, and then go talk to everyone, and then go back to Crestwood. Yes, Cat. What are you going on about, Cat? You can't play video games, you're a cat. Okay. My Lady Inquisitor, considerable as your support has been, I'm saddened to report my motion died on the Senate floor, although I am hardly surprised. My fellows in the Magisterium don't enjoy the thought of having their freedom limited in any fashion. That was, however, hardly the point of the motion. It was a statement that needed to be made, clearer than I ever would have on my own, so I thank you. With any luck, this will draw support from those who feel as I do. It will also draw fire from the Venatori cultists still in the shadows, but I say let them come. I will not back down in the face of such fools. I'm sending along a few things which I hope will aid your efforts, and we'll see what more I can drum up. Give my love to Dorian. The poor boy is such a hothouse orchid he must be wilting in the cold. Magister Mavistillion. I think that's how you say it. I'm awful at saying names, so I apologize in advance. Inquisitor. I will admit, when your ambassador first approached me with the claims regarding Verilus, I was unconvinced indeed. I did not heed the evidence even when it was presented. It was only when one of your mages, an apostate named Sinundi, oh dear, Sidoni? I don't know, managed to drive the clouds from my mind that I finally realized the spell I had been under. Verilus has been imprisoned and will be on the lookout for any further efforts by these cultists to infiltrate my nation. Navarra is most grateful. King Marcus Pentegast. That influence. Oh, wait. Oh. We marched without incident, although I have on good authority that there were many closed-door meetings among Verstel's nobility. Several useful names have sent diplomatic envoys and potential... Hello, Verbank. Sent diplomatic envoys and potential future gains may be impressive. Do not tell Sarah I said so. Colin, I'm telling Sarah you said so. Right. Over this side. Oh, so many things. A note in careful handwriting from a youth who recently arrived. To the Inquisitor, I found bandits stalking your patrols. They are the usual kind, and I can show your people where they are. I'd have tried to stop them, but they have swords, and I don't. If you have extra, I will help. I want to help. D. Sutherland. If the boy knows where they are, outfit him. It is a minor threat. If we have a location, just eliminate them. Put the boy in work elsewhere. No. Cullen.
All right.
Go, Cullen. Between in the Mage Rebellion. Fiona. We got word out to everyone we could, but some cells were too remote to reach. We'll need the Inquisition to contact them, at least to let them know the Templars are gone. They are gone, right? Sketch. I can send a few agents with a mage from Redcliffe to persuade these cells to come in. Rebel mages may not believe we aren't Templars. I can ask the Baron for help contacting them. Liliana works.
Inquisitor.
Send her up to do this one. Strike a bargain with the merchant princes. Inquisitor. The allied merchants of the monarchy of Antiva have inquired whether they can assist us in any fashion. They could provide us with some of the finest goods in Thedas, a powerful boost to our prestige, and spread our influence north. The merchant princes will also attempt to ensnare us in contracts so convoluted that we will be eternally tied to them. If we are interested, we must send our most skilled negotiators. Our diplomats are well respected and feel we can come out ahead of the bargain, if we are prepared to commit to it. Ambassador Montpellier. Go, Josephine. I have chosen a few dozen diplomats to handle the merchant princes. I will, of course, inspect everything we sign myself. Go, Josephine.
Inquisitor.
Go. Do your thing. We'll talk to Josephine. We'll work our way around. Josephine, Dorian, or no, not Solus, because he gives me a quest. And I haven't got that area open yet, so I just have to skip Solus for a little bit. Oh.
And what else did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition.
Anything else?
She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother.
That does sound like her.
Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention.
You always do find the brighter side of things. We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Nevada, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
Oh, hello. Is that pretty elf from your Tumblr icon? No, that elf, that's my elf. Yes, wait, hang on. Yes, this is the elf from my Tumblr icon. Threat makes no sense.
She'll have us flogged alive.
I believe she meant flayed alive.
Sorry, my brain's not working
Her
today.
ladyship tends to confuse metaphors when she's excitable. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with. Lady Forsythia
And thank you for
simply
calling her
employs
pretty.
a colorful manner of speech.
You're rather good-natured about threats of death and dismemberment.
They are chiefly bluster, Inquisitor. Most of them. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
Talk to me.
I have time if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well,
I really love the
I
English,
admit
the British
there
lady
are
voice
a few
actor.
Potential alliances it
So I
would
do.
be good to discuss. Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Jennar still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt without mustard stains on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits its whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
It went by so quickly, I didn't even notice.
You're far too polite. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
I think you're delightful.
Spending time with such an engaging woman is never unpleasant, Lady Montpellier.
Goodness. I'm glad I haven't wasted your day.
She's flirting with everybody.
I've taken up quite enough of your time already. Until next time, worship.
Bye, Josie. I love you. I always get abandoned in different places. Stop abandoning me and abandoning me. Blech. English. Quick travel. Doo-doo-doo. I don't think she has anything new for me. I'll go talk to her, see what she says.
Inquisitor?
Any updates?
Anything I should know? I've agents stationed by the ruins of Haven should Corypheus or his lackeys return. So far nothing, and the breach has been quiet for some time. There is something at least.
I'll leave you to your work.
Bye. Hup. Talk to him. Get these other requests.
One day I'm going to read all these books. One day, when I have time.
No, give me the quest.
We're supposed
There we
to
go.
have 52 copies of Hard in Hightown. And we're missing all but 4.
Do I have anything to drop off? Nope.
Anything interesting?
A letter regarding Felix, Alexius' son.
I love
He
Dorian
went to the
so much.
magisterium, stood on the Senate floor and told them of you. A glowing testimonial, I'm informed. No news on the reaction, but everyone back home is talking. Felix always was as good as his word.
Was?
He's dead. The blight caught up with him.
Are you alright?
He was ill, and thus on borrowed time anyhow.
That doesn't mean you can't regret his death.
I know. Felix used to sneak me treats from the kitchens when I was working late in his father's study. Don't get into trouble on my behalf, I tell him. I like trouble, he'd say. Tevinter could use more mages like him. Those who put the good of others above themselves.
Why would you ask that? Like, wasn't he really young?
He
People are
should
weird.
be an example for others to follow, or his death is wasted.
There's a lot of no homo
Should I
moments
spread
in
the
this
word?
game with
We could
dialogue
spawn
options.
the cult of Felix within a
Like
matter
useless
of days.
ones.
There are worse things.
Probably true. And you're right. His actions should not be forgotten. Thankfully, Felix wasn't the only decent sort kicking around Thedas.
I love you too, Dorian. Okay. I don't need to talk to... I'll talk to you in a minute, souls. Let's go talk to Mother Giselle. Come on.
My Lady Inquisitor, it's good of you to speak with me. I have news regarding one of your companions, the Tevinter.
Is that a note of distaste I detect, Mother Giselle?
I admit his presence here makes me uncomfortable, Inquisitor, but my feelings
Sorry,
are of
drinking.
no importance. I have been in contact with his family. House Pavas out of Carenas. Are you familiar with them?
He's mentioned his family. They don't appear to be on good terms.
Yes. I believe you're correct. The family sent a letter describing the estrangement from their son and pleading for my aid. They've asked to arrange a meeting quietly without telling him. They fear it's the only way he'll come. Since you seem to be on good terms with the young man, I'd hoped...
They don't want Dorian to know. That seems odd.
They believe the young man would refuse, and the letter implies he'd have cause. Yet, they are remorseful for whatever came before. This is a chance for dialogue. There is deceit in bringing the young man to this meeting without his foreknowledge, I know. But does it not lead to a greater kindness if there is potential for reconciliation?
Are you sure this isn't some kind of trap? I mean, the secrecy...
That did occur to me. What if it is a plot of those mages, the Venatori? Another reason to put this in your hands, Inquisitor. I pray that isn't the case. But if it is, you are far better equipped than I to respond to such treachery.
Just what kind of meeting do they have in mind?
I believe they just want to talk, to understand why Dorian felt he had to come here. Somewhere private, away from Skyhold, but not into Winter. You make them nervous, I think. They don't understand why he's here with the Inquisition. They want him to come home.
I've never tried this one.
I'd be worried too if my son ran off to join some gauche foreigners on a crusade.
So would I. Although, I suspect there's more to it than either of us understands.
That's not a good response. I just wanted to hear what she said.
Why would his family contact you?
Because they don't know you, Inquisitor. I am not of the Imperial Chantry, but they know what I represent. These are parents concerned about the welfare of their son. How could I not do whatever possible? I would speak to the young man myself, but he does not care for me. Thus I come to you. If any good can come of this, we must try.
If you think I'm going to trick Dorian into meeting his family...
I feared you might say that.
I'm not gonna lie to him.
Will send our retainer
Screw that.
to meet the young man at the Red Cliff Tavern.
Apparently, though, it's better if you don't tell him because you get more approval.
This reunion, he can always
No.
end the matter there. I pray you change your mind, Inquisitor. Perhaps their letter will persuade you. If
Nope.
there is any chance of success in this, it behooves us to act.
Official looking letter. Your Reverence. I understand that you feel inadequate to the task of bringing Dorian to a secret meeting. Even in asking, I find it difficult to believe myself. Considering my son has rebuffed all contact, this is the only way. I know him. He would be too proud to come if he knew, even just to talk. That is all we wish to do. The thought of Dorian in the south, placing himself in the path of danger, alarms us more than I can express. If this somehow succeeds, we have a family retainer in the Vandrel Hills watching for Dorian's arrival. He will bring the boy to us somewhere private. If Dorian utterly refuses to go with him, it ends there, and there is nothing we can do. We are at our wits' end. Graciously yours, Magister Ward. God damn it, names of House Parvis. Why can't everybody just be called Bob and Joe and Jim?
How do you know they won't attack here?
Stefan finally died. It was a blessing, really. He's been in so much pain since Haven. He was out of his mind at the end. He smiled, said he smelled his mother's turnip stew, and slipped away.
Do you need something?
God damn it.
Do you have any advice for me?
Treat Dorian with caution. It's possible he could be what he seems, a Tevinter mage wishing to do better than his countrymen. What if he is not? At best, his presence makes the Inquisition appear to have questionable allies.
There's a hole in the
That's
sky.
enough for now.
Another time, then.
There's a hole in the sky. Literally everybody is needed. This place is so pretty. I can't get over it. After playing many hours on the PS3. Thanks, Bart Harding.
May God be with you.
Thank you.
You're doing good work, boss. I like how this Inquisition is coming. Next time you're free, why don't you come grab a drink? I'll introduce you to the Chargers.
You said we should go get some drinks and meet your company.
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun.
Yay! I love Iron Bull so much. I know I say that
good.
about every
We're not
character.
drinking
but-
alone. How you doing, creme de la creme?
Your worship, I'm so glad he has someone new to hit with that joke.
Does he ever stop?
Is he always like this?
I'm afraid so. The chief loves his nicknames.
Hey, when I was growing up, my name was just this series of numbers. We all give each other nicknames under the Qun.
They ever wear shirts under the Qun, chief? Or do they just run around binding their breasts like that?
It's a harness, creme.
Yes, for your pillowy man bosoms. Let me know if you need help binding. You could really
I love
chisel
him
something
so
out of
much.
that overstuffed
Why
look.
can't you be romanceable? Never say these. Ever.
Did you always know?
Yes. It's not the most fortunate thing to know about yourself, growing up in Tevinter, one rung above slavery.
In Kunadar, Krem would be an Akunatlak. That's what we call someone born one gender but living like another.
And Kunari don't treat those Akun people any differently than a real man.
They are real men, just like you are.
Maybe your people aren't so bad after all.
Don't get your hopes up, Krem. We still come down hard on the back talk. Anyway, here's the rest of the charges, or what's left of the rest. A lot of them went looking for stronger drinks. We've got Rocky and Skinner there, and over there are Stitches, Dalish, and Grim. Crazy bunch of assholes, but they're mine.
Were you born on the surface, or are you from Orzammar?
Orzammar. I got exiled. Stupid noble crap. Also, I accidentally blew up a bit of the shape rate.
Rocky's one of our best sappers. He can take down enemy fortifications faster than a golem.
I'm also working on my own version of Kunari black powder. I've almost got it.
Yeah, you really don't.
Skinner.
So, how'd you join the charges?
Killed some people.
Skinner didn't take kindly to nobles testing their new swords on the elves in her alienage.
What?
Bull took me in. Now I get paid to kill shams.
This is actually really good
money
behavior
fetch?
for her. She's not marking her territory or anything.
Stitches.
I take it you're the company healer.
Yes, first time I ever picked up a sword was when the Blight hit Ferelden. Never put it back down.
He makes a potion that'll put you right back on your feet after even the toughest fight. It tastes terrible, though.
That's because it's a poultice, sir. You're not supposed to drink it.
Both such an idiot.
Why aren't you with your clan?
Our keeper thought I should see the world a little.
I love Dalish. I know I keep
don't have
saying this about
Templars,
everybody,
so they can't
but
have
I love
too
her.
many mages in a clan at once.
This bit here.
Now, sir, you know I'm not a mage. That'd make me an apostate.
You carry a staff, Dalish.
It's a bow.
A bow with a giant glowing crystal at the tip.
Yes, it's for aiming. Old elven trick you wouldn't understand.
Grim, is it?
Grim doesn't talk much. I'm pretty sure he's the lost king of some small country, or chieftain. Something like that.
You've got a good company, Bull.
Ah, we do all right.
Man can beat the chargers, cause what hits you where it hurts. Unless you know what's happened with loose hearts and looser skirts. For every bloody battlefield will gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds, the horns be pointing up.
Thanks for coming by, boss. Glad you could meet some of my team.
Why would anybody sacrifice? I'm going to talk to you some more.
Good to see you, boss.
You too, darling.
Can you tell me more about Saharon?
It was a damn ugly place. Only getting uglier when I left. Between the Fog Warriors, the Talva Shoth, my people, and the Vince. You were lucky to go a day without blood. What do you want to know?
Tell me about the Talvashoth.
When Canary can't handle the fighting in Saharan or lose faith in the Qun, they go rogue. They flee into the wilderness and turn into bandits, attacking everyone. They're vicious, savage. You look at them and you can see why my people needed the Qun to stay civilized.
Isn't that what you did, though?
Hey, when I burned out, I didn't go rogue. I reported in and went where the Ben Hasrath sent me. I'm doing my job, serving the Qun out here. I'm not some bandit. I am nothing like them.
What were the Fog Warriors like?
They were the worst of the rebels. They trained for stealth attacks. They made this fog. I never saw any mages, so I figured it was alchemy, not magic. They were almost invisible in it. I'd be on patrol in the market square. The fog would roll in, and before I knew it, half my squad dead without a sound.
It almost sounds like you admire them.
Bull's thing in the World of Thetis book is quite interesting to read.
You have to respect that. Plus, they hit the Vince as hard as they hit us.
If you're hearing funny noises, I'm taking my socks off.
Scream, my slaves! Where are my slaves? And the fog always put a smile on my face.
Tell me about the Tevinter people you fought.
The Vince sent forces to Saharan every autumn. Guess they didn't like the summer heat. We had some good fights on the beaches, standing in knee-high water foaming red with blood, ships on fire around us. The cities were worse. Free bit of advice. Don't let the Inquisition forces get suckered into urban combat.
Why do you hate Tevinter forces so much? What makes them so bad?
It's not their armies. It's their spies. They bloodied Saharan year-round, killing loyalists, supporting rebels. Alam had no city administrator. Nobody would accept the position. The last 4 who held it died inside a year. Trying to conquer a country is one thing. Making it so nobody can live there, that just screws everyone.
What are things like for the natives of Saharan?
I remember one guy. He made these things, fish wrapped in thin bread. Nice guy. Talked to him every morning. So, one time I'm asking about his bad back, and I see he's nervous, trying to tell me something with his eyes. Next thing I know, his assistants draw knives and come at my team. The rebels had forced him to poison my food.
And then?
I'd seen how nervous he was, so I hadn't eaten anything. A couple of my guys weren't so lucky. We killed the rebels. I lost 2 men to the poison, another to knife wounds. My friend who made the fish wraps died with a knife in his throat. Close quarters fight. He was caught in the middle. That is what things are like for the natives of Saharan.
Bye.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Bye-bye. Take back the sky. A tavern cheer. I'm not reading it, just... I'll read the codexes, but I'm not gonna... Are you okay, Graham?
The funniest thing I've seen in years. That cat dancing around, hopping and pouncing like a fool. Made my day bright, it did. Maker knows what got into the little rat catcher.
Roderick was sorry before he died.
I wasn't aware you and Roderick were acquainted.
He was hurt. Red inside from the Templar, but red outside from the Templar too. Needed help to walk. Limping, light, leaning on the young like old Pepe when the road was icy. He called me a fine young man. He said he was sorry for what he did to you.
I hope you didn't kill him.
Did he tell you why he was sorry?
Blood everywhere. Monsters, madness, dying, we're all dying. The Herald stands against it, and heads turn. Desperate and simple, pure. Voices in the chantry. Years since I'd sung the song and felt it flowing through me. But this is real, this is real. So long since I'd felt it. Falling, flying, faith, and I fought her. Make her forgive me. I hope I did enough.
Let me loot from you. The book. Yes, cat? I've got better stuff for him in the chest. I'll keep his points until I can actually bring him out. I'll talk to him again in a wee bit.
Requested weapons for your journey. The roads to Crestwood are not what they were.
And they won't be again. The next bandit who takes a step towards us, gutted.
Just a step?
You never know.
There should be a fast travel to the Undercroft. I know the Undercroft is literally next to the fast travel, but I'm lazy. Okay.
Better and better. What can't we do in a place like this? Yeah. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get the specializations because I'm gonna do assassin, and I need to go to Crestwood for that anyway. So, two birds with one stone. No, she's not. She's a rogue. She's going to be an assassin. Because basically, when you become an assassin, you're like an OP. Right. Commander, a lot of mages just showed up. I hope they're friendlies, because if they're not, we're in trouble. Rayland. A bundle of documents, at least 50 pages thick, explaining the trade agreement the Inquisition has entered into with the merchant princes of Antiva. Josephine has attached a note. Inquisitor, I haven't played. I think if you play a mage, a rogue is actually quite archer rogue is actually quite fun. So it is. Because I usually am a mage, but this is the first time this game's the first time I've ever played as a rogue, and I found it quite fun. Always an archer though. Again, fun. Inquisitor, I am more than satisfied with the agreement we reached with the merchant princes. Here is a duplicate if you wish to review it. I will put aside 3 days and 2 dozen candles. Ambassador Montilla. Gold and influence. Fun.
If it was abandoned when we arrived, who named this place Skyhold?
Solus says it changed hands so many times, the original builders can't be traced. I read the House of Armitage once built a fortress in the vicinity 5 ages ago.
So much fun being a mage.
But the records are lost.
It's like a disco. I can ensure instruction for the legions who want to join, but we can't expect the Inquisitor to remain a leader while training with a subordinate. She is a figure of inspiration and should rightly be one of aspiration. Promoting a specialist from within the ranks seems lacking. With due respect to our people, with the needs of the Herald are so specific, I recommend looking outside for the best combat specialists to be found, regardless of their affiliation. Sir Morse, Quartermaster. He is right. I will ensure the best training, no questions asked.
Let's see what we have.
The best of the best have been summoned. Training with these specialists will ensure the Inquisitor's abilities remain at their height. I need to burp. Pardon me. Here we go. What can I do? Give you something to do, Liliana. And Josephine. My Lady Inquisitor. At first, I must apologise. When I arrived at Redcliffe Castle, things had progressed to the point where I simply wanted the rebel mages and everyone associated with them out of our lands. Now that time has passed and the breach has been sealed, I have come to learn more of what you represent, as well as the true threat you face. Of course, I speak of the Tevinter cult, which I have reason to believe has infiltrated the royal palace in Denerim. Seeing as the Inquisition knows far more about them, I would ask for your assistance in hunting down these spies before they do hear what they did in Redcliffe. All of Ferelden would be grateful. Queen and Nora. They're in. I have just the agent in mind for this. Allow me to send her to Denerim to quietly hunt down the Venatori spies. Go, Liliana.
Inquisitor.
Be a badass. We've received message from Orzammar, knowing an ancient darkspawn threatens Thetis, King Balin officially declared his support for the Inquisition. Josephine. I would advise sending a delegation to Orzammar as soon as possible to cement this alliance.
At your service.
Done. Controller is very dusty. Why are you dusty, controller? Whee! The fact there's no fall damage in Skyhold is probably the best thing about this game.
Inquisitor.
Hi.
I received a bird. It had a note. Now I am here.
You're here to train me?
Ah, that is it. The Inquisitor wishes to become more than Inquisitor. Perhaps she wishes to walk in shadow, even as she is bathed in light. To save life through inflicting death. Childish notions. The profession of assassin has no time for it.
Your profession has my respect. I'm eager to learn.
Really? We shall see. Let me first say, she does not want to be an assassin. Any more than she would wish to be a sword or a cudgel. Such are the weapons of others. They lack intent. She must become her own assassin. There is a difference. Let me next say, death
has nothing to do with it. Death is the payment, the byproduct. Our way is between life and death. It is a door through which she will send others.
Is there a danger to this?
The trite answer is that there is a danger to everything, but also a use. There is no physical cost, no corruption, only action. She may come to see others as mere things. That can be off-putting.
I know of the Antivan Crows and the Bards of the Game. Are you similar?
They are servants. The Inquisition did not request a servant. They asked for the means. I am a trainer, and as such, I am not tethered. Some find that freedom unsettling. That is my servant.
Tell me the benefits.
Our way is the sudden strike that overwhelms. The leap from shadow and back. We hit where and when it hurts most. In so doing, we send a message. No others invite death so efficiently. That is what the assassin offers.
I'm ready to start learning.
She is willing. Will it always be so?
Yes.
There are tasks, processes, ways to train the mind and body. They require simple motions. First steps. Then we shall see what she may become.
This is a fine fortress. It's very quiet. I wonder if you tire of quiet. I am keen, Inquisitor. I bring the Maelstrom, the Tempest. Are you interested?
I am ready to give your tutelage my full attention.
Your full attention? Dangerous. They say you're in charge. I say, from where? From the thick of things? From the fore? That's how you create victory. You wade in, smash a glass, make a mess, and change the battle from within. You may think you now lead, but when you're the Tempest, you're someone to follow.
What do you mean by smash a glass?
I mean exactly that. We use concoctions to cover ourselves in the elements.
Like potions?
Battle is no time for sipping. We use flasks of elements and smash them fast. It makes a mess, Inquisitor. That appeals, or it doesn't.
Is this a magical talent? Or a study in brewing elixirs?
No, Inquisitor. I will not assign a circle reading list or instruct the basics of brewing. Let your people do the preparation. I teach how to survive what we do.
Is your name a title? Keem seems underwhelming.
Should it be Tornado, or Gale, or Bluster Kerfuffle, Master of Windy Import?
Yes.
Tempest is simplicity. Unpredictable does not mean foolish. Spirited does not mean arrogance. Let your enemies make those mistakes, and pay the price time and again.
Why would this suit me?
It suits you if you make it suit. There's no way to make elemental chaos sensible if you're not the type. The enemy will know you're coming, but like a boat before the storm, what can they do besides batten down and pray? The Tempest leaps where they shouldn't, and makes the battle fit them. Is that you?
Very well, let's see where this leads.
Grand! But first, we set the conditions. This instruction, the first and least, will show the path your storm will take. Small steps, Inquisitor. The last of the calm.
Oh, hang on. Angled.
You're the Inquisitor, hmm? Honored. Don't ruin it.
Ruin it?
By pretending to something you're not. If you want things just so, what I have to teach will be lost on a fool. Your people asked for an artificer. My name is Three Eyes. Let's get started.
I'm ready. Let's get tinkering.
I don't tinker. Grandfathers tinker. The artificer builds for battle. We survive through detail and efficiency in equal parts. What some forget is that artifice, not artistry, sets the better snare. Save the soul for a showpiece. You don't want to love your toys so much that you're picking rivets off the field. Makers need some distance, dignity.
You used the term makers. Why?
The Chantry won't teach you this, but it's obvious. The Maker is an artificer, the first. He crafted his traps, his children, set them loose to do his will, then turned away. Every battlefield is a world we shape. We decide the landscape, and when we're done, we turn away. Artificers are makers.
Why are you called Three Eyes?
Every toy I place is another weakness gone. Another eye to watch the enemy. I can be everywhere on the battlefield, and so can you.
Do you make showpieces like Varric's crossbow, Bianca?
I know both names.
And?
He holds it too tightly. Things are things. If a trap saves your life, do you thank it or your hard work? I don't teach vanity pieces. I show you how to survive.
What makes this better than other disciplines?
Nothing beats the preparation of a good trap. Let a child rush about the field. I know where my enemy is forced to be. That look in their eyes when they know they've lost, it's all the sweeter when they don't even know why. We control, we shape, we command. The fool who fights the artificer dreads every step.
I'm ready to start learning.
You need tools. And to walk some simple paces. Here are instructions to follow. You're last, so far as I'm concerned. After this, you instruct the course of every fight. If you've the patience.
Alright, let's go to Crestwood. Because I'm going to be a assassin, and I need to go here to kill people. And bow. Dorian, Cassandra. I like this team. I love the art, the little tarot cards in this game. I love the pack, but it costs so much money.
Inquisitor.
What Alfred? Oh yeah, I need to go look at the Skyhold Gardens. I haven't done that yet. Oh no! Oh shit! Fucking Ruffalo. Take a health potion. go. Sorry, Druffalo. Small note, Harry. No wonder there's no food coming in on the road. I tried to go hunting this morning, but the undead are everywhere. I'll be safe, love. I'm going to fish on the lake. I'll stay in deep water where it's safe and far away from the green light. There'll be a basket of trout before noon. Beginning. Oh, climbing Sander. Because I can just travel back to the... Pardon me. Okay, this way.
Inquisitor.
I know I've said it already, but this game is so pretty. Where are you, little arsehole? Where are you? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Nice. Oh god damn it, I hate the way it does that. Right. nearly fell off the thing. Can I just jump down here? Ah, I'll just jump down here. Alright. Stop! One more. There you are. It's a dragon, but I don't want the dragon. I want this part white. Where? Oh, there. Oh, come on. Them. Alright, let's go. Okay. Yeah.
Our patrols have spotted Red Templars up in the hills, Inquisitor. They're studying a set of elven ruins. Why, we're not sure.
What's happening in Crestwood?
The dragon circling the lake looks hungrier than usual. Travelers on the road will be scarce until it's gone.
I should be going.
Farewell.
Bye. Oh. Sorry. Hello. Oh. The gallows of Carbanock. The gallows by the fortress are left over from when Orlais warred with Ferelden. Let us be grateful that they have not seen use in years, apart from children using the ropes as swings before the gamekeeper chases them off. So they've been hanging there for years, or that's still strange. Ow. Let's go deal with the Templars. Actually, I should save before I walk here. The guide of Falun Din. Falun Din sought someone to be his messenger and companion. The wind was swift, but Falun Din refused to chain it. The people were loyal, but he could not live where Falun Din walked. Then the owl came to him and said, I am not cowed by darkness. Let me serve you, who also has no fear of night. Falun Din accepted gladly and took the owl as his servant, who thereafter helped Falun Din guide the people through the passage of the veil. From animals of the people, as told by Alistair, keeper of Clan
Be cautious. They look well armed.
I'm awful at names. Just god awful. Oh god, there's loads of them. Oh no, there's a... Oh god, there's a red... No, there's a shadow. Oh god. Go away. Oh shit. Sandra, my love. Sorry. Oh god. Oh shit. There's way more up here than usual. Usually there's only about 3. Oh. Fucking hate Red Templars. Ugh. How could we make Templars worse? Fireware said. I know, said someone evil. Constellation Chaos. Referred to as Chaos in common parlance, the constellation Chaos is thought to represent the old gods Zakakile? Whatever. These stars have often been depicted as ill omens. Thus, in the Tower Age, a movement within the Chantry sought to change the constellation to represent the representation of a dove. It did not gain traction. According to folklore, the priest behind the effort fell from a bridge and died shortly after Divine Joyce II made the decision against her. I maintain that this never actually happened and is nothing more than astrological superstition. From a study of theories in English by that person. Alright. Hate Red Templars. It's like the downside of going for the mages is you have to deal with so many Templars. Do you have to still deal with Red Templars if you go for the Templars? I don't know. How do I get down from here? I'm not fleeing. And those shadows are the most annoying things. Take it and sell it. Ooh. Ooh. They're alright. Sealed orders. Knight Templar Sturge. There's a small ruin in the hills above Crestwood. A tiny place, but it's old and elven, so leave no stone unturned. General Sampson's orders. You've been told what to look for, so I expect a report once you're done. Copy down any elven writing you see. Knight Lieutenant Morin. I think that's how their names are said. I'll just say them like that. Until someone tells me I'm wrong. And I will take all this obsidian. Give me it all. All mine. What are we going to do with this? I'm going to give Dorian a different... Please tell me I have a nice one. Yes, I do. Take that. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's ice anyway. That one's stronger, so just take that for a bit. Probably start collecting deep mushrooms as well. We'll upgrade some potions later.
We should look around.
We should. Bottles of Thetis. Antivan Sip Sip. Careful, this one's mean. Attic raised mean. Popular among highborns who wish to seem dangerous, but more at home grasped by the neck by those who actually are. It's a wyvern rave. Being a rogue means hanging out in the background. Well, being a rogue archer anyway. Kill the tiny ones first. They're more annoying than the big one. Come on. Oh, the big one's dead. Good job, Bull. Is that it? Good job, guys. No one died. Fade knocker. Just giggled like a 15-year-old boy. Knocker. Oh, walking into people. Oh, pretty. When I get back, I might make myself a better bow. Taking big sighs because I keep accidentally holding my breath for some reason. Let me take that. There's usually more red Templars around here. Apparently there's not this time. Get away from that delirium, little phoenix. So good for your health. Give me all that money. Money. Oh. You trying to sneak up around this way? I don't think so. Good. Wait. Come on. No, I don't want the whip. I want the arcane horror. Ow. I know I'm dying. Die. Yep. Oh. Nope. Why isn't it? Come on. Why can't they close? Alright. Don't follow me up. Because I hate when they do that. Plants versus corpses. In all the strange struggles that have raged across Ferelden, one of the most peculiar is the Battle of Pauper's Cap. A powerful demon, bent on gaining power in the mortal world, raised an army from corpses to assault their home of the... Oh, Helentius? The home of Helentius, a reclusive apostate who was said to possess both fabulous wealth and great knowledge. While the demon saw the perfect host in the bejeweled bookworm, Helentius was not without defences of her own. As the corpses shuffled towards her home, Helentius called to the demon, declaring that though she was just a simple apostate, the demon would see her power in its entire infantry. Then, calling upon her magic, she summoned spirits into the plants in her vegetable patch, creating countless tiny sylvans. The resulting garden warfare saw corpses armed with buckets and doors as makeshift helmets and shields, battling possessed fruit and vegetables who spat seeds, constructed makeshift fortifications, and even chomped entire corpses whole. In the end, the area around Helentius' home became both garden and graveyard, home to the corpses destroyed as she defended herself and the world from the demon. Had she been defeated and her great brain turned to the demon purpose, we might well have seen such terrible corpses rampaging from the great pyramids of Parvalon to pirate-infested waters of... God... Lemern? Or even to unknown western lands. Is this my lunch? I thought we were dining on bacon today. I was informed that there would be bacon. No, I shall not take his pot off my head. Why? Because I am mad. An unsourced and baitable tale from Dareth the Mad supposedly shared at his estate in Walnut Hills, where he spent his later years. I love this game. It's basically Plants vs. Zombies. I have never played that game. Oh look! Oh no! Go away from the Druffalo! Oh, I'm gonna have to fight Druffalo. Potion everybody up before we start this, because I always end up having to fight Druffalo. Go away, Druffalo.
Oh, there's more over here. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Go away. Die. Die. Thank you. Oh, we didn't start a fight with a Druffalo, thank God. Oh, wolves. Maybe if they don't see me, they won't start shit. It's gonna see me, isn't it? Yep. Go away. Thank you. Set up camp in a second, does it?
If you were still a seeker, would you drag me to one of your circles?
I'm not still a seeker.
But you'd do it, even though I'm incredibly charming.
Yes, I would absolutely drag you there, without question.
That's really shitty. Circles are awful. Drinky. Right, I'm gonna swap out Black Wall, Solus. I haven't brought Solus out in a while. If you can't tell, I'm gonna romance Iron Bull. I'm gonna save the points until I can put them in their specializations. There's no point in spending when I can't. I know I can buy one of those necklacey things and rejigger them, but what's the point? Ah. No! Oh, God. Can I kill it before it comes down the hill? Basically, yeah. Do the Astrarium first. Oh yeah, I need to do that. No. Can't tell I've played this game enough to know these, more or less. Hey. Constellation Silenter? Silenter? I don't know. Referred to as silence in the common parlance, the constellation Silenter is historically attributed to Tiamat, the old god of silence and the leader of the ancient Tevinter pantheon. The depiction of the constellation, however, is often debated. Some depict the dragon in flight, while others, also the most common modern depictions, show a man carrying a horn and a wand. Some scholars believe this represents scales, which would point this to the constellation being a supplication of the elven mythal, but nothing indicates this to be more than speculation. It probably is, because I've noticed everything Tevinter is usually elven, more or less.
So you're the woman who saved Crestwood from the dead. Watch out for the wyvern in the hills. I'd take his hide if I were better with a bow. Do you farm out here? The name's Judith. I farm and I mend things for the village and people passing through. I did a fair trade with traveling merchants before the undead started attacking. Not to mention that dragon.
There's a wyvern causing trouble.
It used to hunt in the mountains. Didn't bother anyone but the bandits. Lately, the beast got it in his head to come down here. It almost crippled Gauld's little boy. Best someone kill it. I hope I get my hands on the liver. It makes a poison that kills rats like nothing.
If you're Judith, there's a man in the village concerned about you.
That must be Gould. Fretful as ever. I'm glad he stayed in Crestwood. He's fast as you please with a loom, but terrible with a sword.
What do you know about the dragon?
She moved in a month ago. The guards tried to run her off, but she snapped one's head off and she flew away. Poor Hamold. At least it was quick. Since then, she's eaten 3 horses, 5 goats, and 2 cats.
I killed the wyvern up in the cave. The body's yours if you want it.
That I do. Here, for your troubles. I hope you can make good use of it.
Thanks. We're gonna go find Alistair soon. Bloody papers. The stack of papers is blood-soaked. Pages stick together. Only a few lines are still legible. After knowing who he truly serves, it was an easy thing to discover his compatriots. And after the list of their spies from one before I left, we have little time before the theft is discovered. So I advise we move post-haste. I was followed, but do not fear, I lost my pursuers and leads. Only our closest friends know my final destination. Butcher.
Reinforcements!
Red Templars. They will show no mercy. We must do the same.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Hawk's contact with the Warden should be in that cave.
Glad you made it. I just got here myself. My contact with the Wardens should be at the back of the cave.
He's not the only warden around here. It's a good thing his friends didn't find him in Crestwood.
Yes, I saw them earlier. They've been told he's a traitor and ordered to capture or kill him. How much blood is shed by good men following bad orders?
Alright. Hang on. Go to me phone. Okay. I didn't mean to pick that, I wanted the obsidian. Okay, phone. Banner of the Blind Men. This banner marks the cave as an outpost of the Blind Men, notorious smugglers who are known to sell slaves to Deventer. It is possible that the Grey Warden asked them politely to leave so that he could use their hideout, although the bloodstains on the walls suggest otherwise. Alistair!
It's just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
Sup, dude?
Wait. You have a Grey Warden with you?
Warden Blackwall.
You're Blackwall? Duncan, my mentor, he spoke of you.
Duncan? Of course. Good man.
I'm Alistair. It's an honor to meet all of you. I wish it was someplace nicer.
Are you the Alistair who fought the Archdemon with the hero of Ferelden?
I need to change my name. Yes, that was me. War, betrayal, darkspawn, all lots of fun. And made for excellent stories, I'm sure. Nobody cares about that anymore. I answer to Warden Commander Clarel now. Like everyone else.
I'll take all the help I can get. I know the Wardens have troubles of their own. I wonder, though, might those troubles have anything to do with Corypheus?
When Hawke killed Corypheus, the Wardens thought the matter resolved. But archdemons don't die from simple injury. I feared Corypheus might have the same power, so I started to investigate. I found hints, but no proof. And then, not long after, every warden in Orlais began to hear the calling.
I recall that being a bad thing, but I don't recall you telling me about all this.
It was a secret. A very dangerous one. I tried to actually keep a few of my oaths to the Wardens.
Is the calling some sort of Grey Warden ritual?
Well, Wardens are tied to the Darkspawn. We're connected somehow. And eventually that connection poisons you. You get bad dreams, and then you start to hear the music. It calls to you, quiet at first. And then, so loud, you can't bear it. At that point, you say farewell, and go into the deep roads to die fighting. In death, sacrifice.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that, right now. They think they're dying.
Yes, I think Corypheus caused this somehow. If all the Wardens die, who will stop the next blight? That's what has them so terrified.
And then they do something desperate. Which is, of course, what Corypheus wants.
Is the calling they're hearing real, or is Corypheus mimicking it somehow?
I have no idea. Before all this, I'd barely heard of Corypheus. I didn't even know he was supposed to be a magister until I started digging around. But right now, all that matters is the Wardens are acting like they're going to die.
You said all the Wardens are hearing the calling. Does that include you? And also you, Blackwall?
Unfortunately, yes. When I'm talking or fighting, I can almost ignore it. But whenever things are quiet, I can hear it. It's like a song you can't get out of your head. Damned annoying, frankly.
I do not fear the calling. And worrying about it only gives it power. Anything Corypheus does will only strengthen my resolve.
How can Corypheus make all these Wardens hear the calling?
I have no idea. I suppose it's part of what he is. Corypheus
I
is
love how
tied to the Blight,
all of
and not
Blackwall's
just a
answers
product of it, like
to do
most
with the
Darkspawn.
Wardens, or like if you're
Wardens
trying
are
to
connected to the
piss your way
Darkspawn
through an
too.
exam.
That's how he seems able to control Wardens who get too close to him. And that's likely what he's doing here as well. Somehow.
So the Wardens are making some last, desperate attack on the Darkspawn.
I saw what a Blight did to Ferelden. If Wardens hadn't stopped it, there'd be no more Thedas. Warden Commander Clarel proposed some drastic things, blood magic and such, to prevent further Blights before we die. I protested. Maybe too loudly. And Clarel sent guards and... well... here I am. Wardens were gathering here, in the western approach. It's an old Tevinter ritual tower. I'm going to investigate. I could use some help.
Let's go.
Hang on. Regarding the calling. So many refuse to speak of it, but how can we know it? How can we identify it if we do not share it? The calling is not a source of shame. The song that whispers in the back of my mind is no evil upon my soul, but the mark of a life well lived in service of a greater good. If all things come from the Maker, then is this not true? Then is this not part of his plan? Could it not be a gift, a final haunting melody to send us into the afterlife with hearts open? Could this not be his song? It scratches at my thoughts, the music almost a voice, at once unearthly and beautiful. I find myself humming it aloud a few days past. When once it intruded, it now feels a natural part of my mind's course. It coils around my memories I hold dear, training with Sir Keller, riding in the moonlight, my mother's face the last time I saw her, and it inserts itself into them, so that I could almost swear that music, that sense of presence, watching and calling, had always been a part of what I remember. This is what the senior wardens warned us of, I imagine. I should not find it beautiful. I must remember the corruption and recognize that my mind is slowly losing the wit to differentiate between this world and that which would consume and destroy it. I can. I will tell the wardens tomorrow. I have seen their looks. They already know. I suspect. I will heed the calling and go to the deep roads to die with the dwarves, fighting as Grey Warden should. But if I am to die, after all I have given, can I not at least allow myself the pleasure of the song's beauty? The final pages of To My Fellow Wardens by Sir Major Baron. Okay, let me talk to Alistair.
We should get to that ritual tower in the western approach. Ideally before it lives up to its name.
You were there, weren't you? You helped fight the Archdemon.
I'm going to be answering that question for the rest of my life. Yes, I was there. It was big. The hero of Ferelden was brave. But that was 10 years ago. What have you done for us lately, Alistair? New times. New problems.
Was the hero of Ferelden involved in all this?
No. She left before any of this began. A mission of her own. Something personal. We Wardens don't live that long. The calling I spoke of, the real one before it went crazy. Eventually it kills us. Thing is, when we killed the Archdemon, we discovered that might not be as set in stone as we thought. So she's searching for a way to end the curse. For us both. Maybe for us all.
The way you talk about her, I'm surprised you aren't still together.
Oh, there was a discussion, believe me. Someone had to look into the rumors about Corypheus. We didn't know what was involved at the time. She was going to stay to help, but we had a lead that couldn't wait. One of us had to go. And when I'm done here, we'll be together again. Forever this time.
How can the calling be stopped? Is that actually possible?
Grand Enchanter Fiona was once a warden, so I'm told, but had the taint completely drawn out of her. And there was also a warden named Avernus, who extended his life far beyond what should have been possible. So, we looked into it. We weren't going to give up without a fight. And that's when we found a rumor that meant going deep into the West. It wasn't much, but we've done more with less. My love will find a way. I'm certain of it.
Have you been happy with her in the years since the Blight?
Happier than I ever dreamed possible. She's more than I deserve. And I hope I make her days easier as well. She was rebuilding the Wardens in Ferelden, while I hunted Darkspawn left over from the Blight. It was hard work for both of us. But we always had each other.
If she's been looking for a way to stop the calling, perhaps she could help us.
I'll give the information to your people in the war room. If nothing else, I'd like to warn her about Corypheus.
Bye. There's no point in asking the rest of the questions, because it's basically just, I don't know.
Hopefully we'll find some answers in the Western approach, though I fear what those answers will be. I've seen too much blood magic to ever trust where it leads.
Okay. I don't know why they have Hawk talking so much about blood magic in this game. Because did they forget that you could make him / her a blood mage? Especially Sarcastic Hawk. Sarcastic Hawk shouldn't be talking this much about blood magic. Like, this seems really out of character. The pit in the pond. Free Trout Pond hides a sinkhole hundreds of yards deep. Darkspawn emerged from this and other caves to attack Crestwood during the Blight. The flood that wiped out Old Crestwood drowned the blighted ones, and the excess water created the pond we see today. If the dam was not damaged, we would have never survived the Darkspawn. Was it the Maker's hand in this? I cannot believe he would be so purposely cruel to his children, flawed though we are. For the memoirs of Sister Vaughan of Crestwood. Finish up here and then go back to Skyhold. There's another wolf. A wolfie. Die, wolfie. Dead wolfie. Oh god, that's a lot higher up than I thought it was. Let's keep first. In this cave. Oh, nug. Crumpled letter. A letter written by a quick hand. From everything you've told me, you must get out of Crestwood as soon as you can. I know it's dangerous, but I feel Ah, but I fear you'll have no chance at all if you don't attempt the trip. My father said that taking Dead Man's Pass will guide you safely past those filthy highwaymen. If you can come at dusk, you should be able to avoid the wolves too. Don't go anywhere that's called Dead Man's anything. There's a reason it's called Dead Man's. Oh. Right there, spider. Spiders. Dead. Oh, I hate spiders. One more landmark I can get near here, and then I'll go back to Skyhold. I'm gonna make myself a new bow, because why not? Oh, oh, I know where I need to go. Wyvern's Watch. A mug and bottle of wine indicate this sheltered spot may once been popular place to enjoy the view. Someone has carved Milton and Lonnie into the side of the bench. Is that the same names from the town? There's two gone around. There's another place over here, I forgot. Running, running. That's a cliff. Can't jump cliffs yet. To go down the path. This way?
Something wrong?
A man in the last village. Something in his manner troubles me.
The baker with the squint and the red nose?
Where's Iron Bull?
Spy. Probably Venatori.
Why do you say that?
He watched all of us. A normal guy would focus on you because staff, or me because horns.
Iron Bull?
He had a dagger up his sleeve, which no baker needs, and the knot on his apron was tied to Vinta style. I sent a message to Red. She'll investigate.
You are more observant than you appear.
The good spies usually are.
Just because he's got one eye doesn't mean he's not looking. Where is he anyway? What? 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 Hi! How did that happen? What? Oh my god. How did... That is never... Hidden cave. A wooden facade that has been erected at the mouth of the cave, presumably to shield any occupants from the weather. Read. Tattered journal.
The bandits are just across the way, so I can keep an eye on those bastards. I've managed to take back some of the supplies they stole from the traveling merchant. They didn't even see it coming. But I'm not afraid. If they want to fight, they can come and get me. Want to fight, bruh? We'll fight. I'll just stay in here, though. Fight me, bruh. Hello, poor people. I'm here to steal your things. Hello.
So the undead are gone. About time someone put things back to normal.
Stealing your things? Thank you for your contribution to the Inquisition.
So you're waltzing into the keep now, nice as you like?
Yep. I just killed all the undead and saved your butts. The keep is mine. All mine. There's one region I haven't found yet. Is it over here? I think I've looked everywhere else. I'll go in a desperately direction and see if I can unlock the last region. Because I hate leaving things like that. It bugs me. Ah, stop. I was here earlier. What region did I ever not unlock? Yeah, there's one region. Maybe it's somewhere in here. I haven't gone. Oh well, I'll get it later. I'll get it later.
Well met, your worship. I found Butcher's corpse by the South Road. Red Templars ambushed me afterward. Only our highest operatives knew he was coming tonight. I must inform Sister Nightingale we have a traitor. I should be going. Farewell.
Bye. Okay, back to Skyhold. Oh. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of the team. I will be back in a minute. I need to do something. And back to anyone who's here. Oh yeah, go this way. Actually, yeah.
Come on, Krim. I'm working my
Hello.
ass off trying to get you to see that move.
You still got plenty of arse left, Chief. Your worship.
Glad you came by. I got a letter from my contacts in the Ben Hasrath. Already verified it with Red.
What did the letter say?
The Ben Hasrath have been reading my reports. They don't like Corypheus or his Venatori. And they really don't like Red Lyrium. They're ready to work with us. With you, boss. The Qunari and the Inquisition, joining forces.
That would be an unprecedented offer if I believed it was legitimate, which I don't.
Now, ordinarily that would be the way to go, but they've identified themselves. They're not running a game on you.
Look at that chin.
They found a massive Red Lyrium shipping operation out on the coast.
They wanted us to hit it together. Talked about bringing in one of their dreadnoughts. Always wanted to see one of those big warships in action.
Did you see that? Go get some water. They're worried about tipping the smugglers, so no army. My charges, you, maybe some backup.
What does this alliance really get us?
They wouldn't use the word alliance if they didn't mean it. Naval power. More Ben Hasrath reports. Qunari soldiers pointed at the Venatori. It could do a lot of good.
You don't seem entirely happy about this.
No, I'm good. It's... I'm used to them being over there. It's been a while.
No, I don't want to say that.
I think the Inquisition could use some help from the Qunari.
Good. I'll pass on word to Cullen and Red. We can set up the meeting whenever you're ready.
Soon, my love, soon. I need to go do other things first. Check the war table and then go to the hinterlands and do some things there.
Committed to independence, I hear. Shame.
I know.
A way with words, too.
Shame.
One of my favourite NPCs is the two that gossip about your relationship status. I don't know why, they just make me laugh. They make me laugh. Yeah. Oh, running into things. Ah, what? God damn it. I'm trying to get all these coal things.
It wasn't so bad today. The cook was in a jolly mood. She didn't shout at all, even when I dropped the ladle.
Trying to get all of Cole's things. So then I can go talk to him about them all at once. All I have left is the last dagger
There's
thing.
no end of it. I can store an army.
I can. And I am. Technically. Ah, walls. Ah, walls. Oh. Perks. What do I want? I think I'll get the
Underwater knowledge. This is handy to have. The Sutherland lad reported back. The bandits were cleared with minor spoils. Oh, mouth's full of saliva. Lovely. The Sutherland lad reported back. The bandits were cleared with minor spoils. He may have potential. Cullen. 52 gold. Gain Orzamar's friendship. Our emissaries have returned. Orzamar has pledged to our cause some of the most formidable warriors from the Legion of the Dead. According to the king, they are veteran Darkspawn hunters, absolutely fearless. The king also graciously offered to share Orzamar's wealth. He recognizes the threat Corypheus poses. Damn right. Madam Ambassador, words cannot express my gratitude for your gracious hospitality. That's Skyhold. After the events at Haven, one can hardly go anywhere in the Empire without hearing the word Inquisition. I should be glad to have some facts to add to these wild rumours. I am grieved as you to hear the vicious slander being spread. Justina V was the best of us. It pains me to think that others would pollute her legacy in such a manner. I travel to Valfort soon. I shall ensure my cousins know the truth of this matter. Sincerely, Comte Renaud de Mer. I am awful at names. Now that he's been here, we should talk to nobles he's been seen with and let them all know. Let them all know he's Two-Face. Go, Josephine. Go. Go be sneaky. Oh yeah, I haven't done that yet. I need to do that. I'll do this. No, I don't want to do that one yet. This one. It's pretty quick, I think. Inquisitor, we explored the Falomar after you cleared the place out. I've stumbled on an old road that leads west from the Frostbacks. If it's cleared up, you could use it to shave weeks off journeys through the mountains. I'd rather be wet than freezing. Scout herding. We could move troops east and west without risking the mountains. Let's keep this road for our soldiers. They can repair it. An unknown road. And soldiers.
All right.
I need to unlock the western approach. Commander Cullen, our scouts confirm the Inquisition's report. A large force of Grey Wardens has moved into the western approach. We need to establish a foothold out here immediately. Knight Captain Ryland. I recommend immediate deployment of troops to secure position in the western approach. Go. Commander Cullen, our scouts confirm the Inquisition's report. Large. That's the same thing. It's not a scout report. Unlock some of these other places. Exalted Plains. Cullen, our spies looked into the breakdown of contact between Valerio and the Imperial Army forces in the Deals. Troops on both sides agreed to cease hostilities, then retreated to their camps. It's alright. Creep away. Troops on both sides agreed to cease hostilities. They retreated to their camps to await the outcome of peace talks. What occurred after the withdrawal is a mystery. The last communique from Gaspard's marshal reported a rash dissertation? I don't know. I can't speak. After that silence, I agree that this warrants further investigation. Do what you will, and my agents will lend support. Liliana. We can march soldiers into the Exalted Plains and position scouts in strategic areas. If lines of communications are down, we must be prepared for anything. Go. It's about the fact that Freddie Prinze Jr. talks Iron Bull, which I find hilarious. It's basically, you know, because he played Fred in the Scooby-Doo movie. We have established now post in the Exalted Plains. Lead Scout Harding is en route, awaiting further orders. Not now. I love the Iron Bull romance because honestly it takes the most work. He gives you nothing up until the point he appears and is just like, you know, I know you won on this. And you're like, yes, I won on that. Right. Engines. Start down here.
Dorian, Sandra, Iron Bull. Just take Iron Bull everywhere. There's a good behind the scenes video with Freddie Prinze Jr. talking about Iron Bull, and ever since I've watched it, I can't see. All I can see is Freddie Prinze Jr.'s face. It's kind of strange. Oh, that was weird. This way. We have 2 rifts to also deal with in this area. Screw using designated paths, I just fall down mountains. Just as easy.
There, one of the rogue Templars. It's over. Thank you for bringing us here.
You're welcome. Anything else? Okay. Let's go deal with Dorian's thing. As well while we're here. Take this for later. Come on, move your little elf legs up the mountain. Ah, come on. Come on. Yeah. Oh, I need to fell down a mountain. Isn't it a magical experience? It's so strange seeing Iron Bull's voice come out of Freddie Prinze Jr. So strange. I actually thought it was a joke when somebody said he voiced Iron Bull. I was like, no he doesn't. How wrong was I? Can I run down this vertical mountain without dying or getting hurt? No, I can't. I'm not going to. I'll go down the mountain the way I came up the mountain. Oh, more crystal grace. I need you for later so I don't have to run about mad looking for you. I want my flower crown. Can I get down here? Yeah, no, yeah, here. Whee! Ow. It was fun. Never did it again. Save before I start doing this. Ah, shit. Why am I on fire? Oh my god. Stop setting me on fire. Let's do this. Damn it. Take a health potion. Go away. Go away. Leave me alone. Hit this rift. That's why I always leave it. Oh. Yay. Okay. What do I want? If leaping shot hits, you can use the momentum of your leap to do stronger draw as you come back to your feet. Your next attack, whatever you make it, will knock down your target. Gimme. Okay. Over this way. I'm too lazy to walk. This way and deal with this arsehole of a rift over here. Oh, look, a bear. Hi, bear. Come on. For the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Fighting all these bears gives me World of Warcraft flashbacks. Spent my time in World of Warcraft and running away from bears, screaming, "No!" Ah. See, before I go in here, because this rift really is an arsehole. Because it's got like fear demons. I'm on fire again. I'm always on fire. Stop setting me on fire. Die. Ow. Thanks, Dorian. Oh. Pretty. I don't know what's going on with my bow, but okay. Oh my god, I hate this rift so much. Oh god! Oh god! No! So much. It's so annoying. Give me all this sweet, sweet stuff. Oh shit. Stay there so you don't try and follow me in here. A letter found on a corpse. If you find this, the bleeding didn't stop. My family lives at the Redcliffe Farms. Maker bless you if you could take the last words to them. I didn't run. Didn't abandon them. I thought I could get enough to help. Fool that I was. All I got was my guts torn out. A letter written in a shaky hand, along with a scrawled map of the Redcliffe Farms. Wonderful. Get up the mountain. Mountain. Okay. Oh no. They're alright. It's gonna be bandits fighting a bear, isn't it? Hello. Dead. Hello.
Kill that warrior.
Yep. Dead. Oh, there's a door now. Ah, one up here. Give me. I don't. Oh, shit. There's the bear. Come back. I want the skin. Please tell me you dropped something. Yes, you did. Give me your skin. Sweet, sweet bear skin. Okay, up this way. Javelin. Javelin. Another one. This way. Hey, do you wonder where your family member went? Well, here's a letter they wrote. Here's a letter they wrote talking about how they got their guts torn out. Wonderful reading for you. Bye-bye.
Your family's full of dragon hunters, Seeker?
It's something of a legacy.
So, when you face a dragon, does it get your heart pumping? Do you breathe a little faster, feel the blood racing?
What's the alternative? Relax and let it kill us?
No, seriously.
I feel no great calling in my blood. Sorry to disappoint.
Damn.
Oh, my earbud's falling out. Leave me alone. I mentioned how much I hate Red Templars. I fucking hate Red Templars.
Red Templars. Corypheus must have sent them here for some reason.
He must have, but we never find out what it was. Do we? Oh wait, we do, later on. I think. Where, oh where? Nope, I want that guy.
Leave the goat alone. Oh, ram, whatever. Yeah, it's dead. There we go. Oh. Alright. I've only got one rift left there to solve, and that's a level 14 one. I can't be bothered right now. So I don't want to do that yet. Skyhold, see if Cassandra will give me her other quest yet. I don't know why that picture always makes me laugh. Okay. Yes. Ooh.
I can keep staring at this, but I won't get any closer.
Something I can help you with?
Yes. Possibly. We saw so many Red Templars at the assault on Haven. Perhaps all that was left of the Order. What we didn't see was Lord Seeker Lucius. Indeed, I've seen no hint of any Seekers amongst the Red Templars, or anywhere. I have a growing suspicion Corypheus has imprisoned them.
Why imprisoned? He could just as easily have killed them.
Not easily. But yes, they may be dead. But the Seekers began this war against the mages. They cannot have simply vanished. There must be a trail we can follow, yet so far I have only discovered hints.
But they could have ended up just like the Red Templars.
Seekers do not use lyrium. I assume Corypheus gained control of the Templars by corrupting the lyrium they were already taking. To do the same to a Seeker, you'd have to force the lyrium upon him. That may be what happened, but it couldn't have begun that way. We're missing a piece of the puzzle, Inquisitor. I need to find it.
Finding them obviously means a lot to you.
I left the Order, but I can never abandon them. I cannot even claim that rescuing them would be beneficial. They wouldn't look kindly on the Inquisition. But even so, if there's a chance... If we can spare resources to follow up on these leads, Inquisitor, I would appreciate it.
We'll do it, girl, don't worry. Not right now, but we'll do it. Actually, I think... Do I have somebody who can send? I think it's only Cassandra. Oh no, it's gone. Secure route through the Frostbacks. Inquisitor, we have begun sending soldiers along the road from Falomire. I'd like to pass on their considerable gratitude for being spared the trek across the Frostbacks. Our healers seem happier as well. Commander Cullen. Nope. Wrong thing. Ugh, why can't I send him? Ugh, whatever. I'm gonna make you do this. You can do this. A formal document with impeccable filigree. It is time. The Inquisition commands a small kingdom. It is time to exercise the weight of their influence. There remain unresolved and uncommitted lords and ladies, bands and earls. Where they could not be engaged with plight or passion, they can be compelled through mercenary means. But there must be a display. Make it known that the Inquisition has the weight and the boons
boons, and the dispensations of the powerful will be open to you. Thereafter, she need not curry influence.
Can you arrange
she
what
can
we
simply
discussed
buy it.
earlier, Ambassador?
The esteemed
I found
Ferris are the representative.
The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Thank you.
A grand march. If we are to show weight, show the Legion that you command. Go nuts.
To work?
Go nuts, dude. How long have you got left? 40 minutes, basically. 35 minutes. Where's Liliana? Oh, she's here. Got 2 hours left to do on that. Okay. Right. Oh.
Inquisitor, I must speak with you.
What is it?
I must explain something first about the Montillier's fortunes.
I remember you said your family had been forbidden from trading in Orlais.
It's devastated our finances. The Montillier's have, in fact, been in debt for over 100 years.
I had no idea your family's situation was so precarious.
Hardly anyone outside the family does. For generations, we've done everything to keep creditors at bay. Sold our lands to stave off interest. It's just... It is infuriating to see my family still reduced to this. I'm to become head of our house. If I sell any more of our land, my family will become destitute.
I just noticed a random bath in the background.
Cannot be my legacy to them.
But you're not actually poor.
Most people worry about their next meal. Never mind an estate.
I'm
Says
not
the lady living
lying,
in a castle.
but I worry for my family. My foolish sister Yvette with her daydreams. My brothers trying to rebuild our fleet with their own hands. Is it wrong to hope they never know hardship?
Can I help?
Is there anything I can do?
I'd almost solved our problems. For a while. I negotiated a chance to reinstate the Montillier's as landed traders in Orlais. We could rebuild with that. But when I dispatched paperwork to Val Royeaux, I've just learned my carriers were murdered. And the documents restoring my family's trading status destroyed.
Do you have any idea who murdered them?
Leliana made inquiries that bore success. Comte Boisvert, a nobleman in Val Royeaux, claims to know who killed my messengers. He has a request that you come when I meet him, so he's seen publicly conferring with you.
What will being seen with me gain the Comte?
The Comte will drop hints at parties he's to meet with an important visitor. Allies and rivals will take note. Once he's met you, there will be speculation. The Comte will subtly spin reports to his advantage. He will use us. But if he knows who killed my people, I ask that we indulge him.
If that's what it takes to get to the bottom of this, I'll meet this Comte with you.
Thank you, Inquisitor. It means... you are too kind. I must know who killed my couriers just to harm my family.
Okay. I'm getting everybody's personal quest. What do I want to do? I want to go get it. Oh, is this a thing? I want to read it. Construction report. Words. Construction report. Request to fight. Workers finishing the banner placements are requesting more important tasks. Several wish to train with swords so they can fight, more directly serving the Inquisition. They traveled to join a war, not dress up a keep. Can I say I disagree? Foreman Charisse. Our enemy cut a hole in the sky seen everywhere. We look upon it from below, but it need not humble us. We may fight because we are many. We are many because the Inquisition inspires. The Inquisition inspires because of her growing legend. Part of this legend is what the masses find on arrival. That is the job of your workers, not vanity, but veneration. Not impulse, but elevation. Their skills as workers is greater a threat to the enemy than their number in half-trained soldiers. Lady Montilier. She's so good. She's so good. the reason she's ambassador. Let's make a bow. I want to make a new bow.
Where'd you learn to hammer?
This one. Heal 15% damage taken over. Oh, yeah, that one. I want guard. That one. Oh no, actually. That. 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 Yes? Yes. Nice. No. Grips. Nope. Yeah. Do I have any that does 2? No. That one does 6. Yeah, that'll do. Yep. Yep. There we go. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Yes. I like having the dragon one. I think I'll need new armor soon though. What do I want to do? Go talk to Dorian. But it's daddy issues. Literally. Need to talk to Soul soon to get his little mission. Vivian still hates me, I assume. So I'll have to wait a little bit. Okay. There we go.
I'm told you have Alexius researching magic for you. Research is always what made him happiest. Perhaps I'll even go talk to him eventually. One word of advice. If he suggests altering time as a way to solve all your problems, give it a pass.
You said Alexius was a mentor of yours.
He was my patron, sponsoring me to the higher levels of the Circle of Magi. In return, my successes were his. I had a lot of successes, naturally. Alexius was most pleased. He and I used to talk over brandy about the corruption. How we could one day make real change in the Imperium. And then he gave up. He stopped trying.
Why did he give up?
On a journey to Hosburg, a Darkspawn raid killed his wife and sickened his son. I remember hearing the news. He hadn't been there, you see. Alexius was convinced he could have protected them. The guilt tore him up. I helped him with his research for a while, and then we drifted apart.
You mean you fought with him?
I told him to snap out of it, move on. I thought I had all the answers. Later, I regretted my hasty words. But we didn't speak again until he approached me for the Venatori. Too much pride, I suppose. Plus, I was busy drinking. One must have priorities.
I don't think that's it. You felt guilty because you couldn't help him.
Clever you. I had a choice, you see. wallow in self-pity or get away while I could. At any rate, he's fallen so low, I doubt he'll ever get up. Sad, really.
Speaking of sad.
Dorian, there's a letter you need to see.
A letter? Is it a naughty letter? A humorous proposal from some Antivan dowager?
Not quite. It's from your father.
From my father? I see. And what does Magister Hallward want, pray tell?
A meeting.
Show me this letter.
I know my son? What my father knows of me would barely fill a thimble. This is so typical.
I'm willing to bet this retainer is a henchman, hired to knock me on the head and drag me back to Tevinter.
You think your father would actually do that?
No, although I wouldn't put it past him. Let's go. Let's meet this so-called family retainer. If it's a trap, we escape and kill everyone. You're good at that. If it's not, I send the man back to my father with a message that he can stick his alarm in his wit's end.
There seems to be bad blood between you and your family.
Interesting turn of phrase. But you're correct. They don't care for my choices, nor I for theirs.
Because you wouldn't get married? Because you left?
That too.
I think you should meet with this retainer. Find out what your family wants.
I didn't ask what you thought, did I?
Rude.
That was unworthy, I apologize. There'd be no harm in hearing what this man of my father's has to say. If I don't like it, however, I want to leave.
I'm having trouble imagining a scenario where you'd like anything he said.
So am I. But who knows? Maybe my father has something.
It's one of my favorites as well. Okay. I'll go talk to Solus. I love the fact that he's just like, don't kill everybody without me. Okay, Solus, let's get your drama. The egg does not like tea.
Something wrong with your tea?
It is tea. I detest this stuff. But this morning, I need to shake the dreams from my mind. I may also need a favor.
You just have to ask.
I still find it really funny
One
that
of my
Anto
oldest
Jones
friends
from
has been
Torchwood
captured by
talks
mages,
Solus.
forced into slavery. I heard the cry for help as I slept.
I'd be happy to help. What did these mages use to capture your friend? Blood magic?
A summoning circle, I would imagine.
I'm sorry?
My friend is a spirit of wisdom. Unlike the spirits clamoring to enter our world through the rifts, it was dwelling quite happily in the Fade. It was summoned against its will, and wants my help to gain its freedom and return to the Fade.
I thought spirits wanted to find their way into this world.
Some do, certainly. Just as many Orlesian peasants wish they could journey to exotic Rivain. But not everyone wants to go to Rivain. My friend is an explorer, seeking lost wisdom and reflecting it. It would happily discuss philosophy with you, but it had no wish to come here physically.
Do you have any idea what the mages want with your friend?
No. It knows a great deal of lore and history, but a mage could learn that simply by speaking to it in the Fade. It is possible that they seek information it does not wish to give, and intend to torture it.
All right, let's go get your friend.
Thank you. I got a sense of my friend's location before I awoke. I'll mark it on our map.
Sweet. We'll do that soon. There's there's a thing up here. Yeah, there it is. I haven't read it yet. Yimmy. The Rotunda and the Fresco. Sister Liliana. As per your request, I have made a thorough examination of the fresco adorning the Rotunda. I first attempted to clarify its intent with Messer Solus. Forgive me, I know he is not titled within the structure of the Inquisition, but the more I learn of his experience, the more awkward I feel not using a formal honorific. Yeah. On the mural, all Messer would say is, Skyhold is her fortress, meaning of course Inquisitor. These are her actions. He is of course correct. The subject of each edition is self-evident. On the medium and method, it is elven fresco, pigment and plaster, and it is grand. I have rarely been privileged to observe such skill as applied. It is considered with such long periods of study before the image emerges Whole cloth uncertainty. It speaks of how I imagine the elves view the world, and the measure of nature of their step. I should expect such competence. I should expect such competence from Messer, given his probable years of study, but it's still amazing work, demonstrated in art with few living practitioners, even among the Dalish. Archivist Bannon. I love the art in here. So much. Everything in this game is so pretty. I keep saying that all the time, and I'm sorry. But it is pretty. What do I want to do now? Oh!
Any stories?
Oh, yeah.
Plenty. No one interesting, though.
Our struggle is young. Rest assured, intrigue begets begetting.
You're awful.
Oh, I
I love those two gossipy NPCs. I don't know why, I just really enjoy them. Whee! Ah, walking into walls. Go sell some things. Go talk to Blackwall because I keep forgetting he exists down here. Why do they keep shoving him away in places you're not gonna take all my crap? Yeah, take that too. Yeah, take that. I have two of those. Take that. Take that. Pardon me. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. That.
It was an archdemon, they say.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
wasn't. Deceased, maybe.
You didn't see it. It had the colored fire.
I'm here.
Good.
Varric's friend Hawk said there were suspicions of corruption in Grey Warden ranks. Do you know anything about that?
Corruption? What sort of corruption?
Corypheus. He's been known to influence the minds of wardens.
That could very well explain why so many have disappeared.
Oh, crap. Holding things.
Are you feeling alright? No voices or anything?
If I start hearing things, I promise you'll be the first to know.
Let's talk about the Grey Wardens. You must know a lot about them.
Ah, Wardens. I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
How do the Wardens deal with archdemons?
Short answer. Stick it with swords until it stops moving.
Wardens are in all the stories. If it was that easy, anyone could do it.
No, it really is that simple. Just because the archdemon is magic doesn't mean it can't be killed with swords. It just has to be a Grey Warden sword. It's not the killing blow that's the problem. It's getting the dragon to the point where it's vulnerable, where it actually can be killed. There's no short answer for that, I'm afraid.
Have you been hearing the calling too?
I know what Corypheus is. He has no sway over me.
Of course he doesn't.
The Blight's been over for 10 years. What do Wardens do when the world's not ending?
There is still Darkspawn. Just because we killed so many in Ferelden doesn't mean they're gone. And the world is not so peaceful that there's no use for good men with swords. Sometimes you have to figure out for yourself what the pledge to protect others really means. It's not always about just archdemons and blights.
Where were you during the Blight?
I was in Ferelden, on my own, like always. Quietly killed my fair share of Darkspawn too.
You haven't had contact with other Wardens for a while. Why were you on your own?
It's what I've always done. Recruitment only requires one man. Besides, I've always been a loner. Works best for everyone that way.
Let's continue this at another time.
As you wish. I'll be here if you need me.
I love Blackwall because he just bullshits everything about the wardens. Just like, yeah, sure, that's a thing that happened, or that's super secret and I can't tell you. Shifty eyes. Hello again, Adan. I'm gonna talk to Cole. Let's go talk to Cole.
What do you need?
Nothing.
We can do, just ask.
Alright. Okay.
He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
I've heard about some oddities here in the keep. Was that you?
Yes. Maybe. What was it?
Someone is leaving peeled plums on the windowsill. It's attracting flies.
Spiders need to eat.
And healers need something to treat infected wounds. Like spiderwebs.
The plums are already dead. They don't mind helping.
Can I assume you're responsible for the turnips that have shown up in the fireplaces?
They don't smell the same raw.
You needed that soldier to smell them so he could die thinking he'd gone home.
He did go home.
Someone stole an entire cheese wheel.
Mice like cheese.
Do mice also like bowls of crushed mint?
That was for the cats.
So the cheese lures the mice, and the mice lure the cats, and then they smell the mint.
Mint makes the cats dance and play.
Then the cook laughs at the cats instead of yelling at the scullery maids.
Kitchen fires are hot, like when Haven burned. The old cook lies under rocks. His head is in pieces. She needs to make it all work, so nothing will burn again. But if she laughs, she forgets for a while.
I'd like to talk about what happened to you before we met.
Before you, Rhys was my friend. He showed me I was wrong to kill the mages. I thought I was helping them. Then he and Evangeline went to Adamant, and I went with them. I was worried Evangeline would hurt Rhys. We found out dangerous things. It scared Seeker Lambert, and he scared the mages. It started the rebellion.
I've only
Seeker
started reading
Lambert
one of
told
the
me what I was.
Dragon Age books.
Rhys
The
couldn't
first one.
look at me. I ran
What about
until I
Logian
found
and
more
Marek?
Templars. That's all.
What did you mean when you said you killed mages?
Some of the mages at the Spire wanted to die. Too sad, too scared, too much. I didn't know what I was. A ghost, I thought. Fading in the fade. When I came to them, they could see me. I used the knife to set them free. When Rhys found out, he made me stop, made me understand. There were other ways to help. I didn't know.
It sounds like you didn't know what you were doing.
No, I killed people. I knew. I just thought I had to. They were hurting, helpless, haunted. It was all I could do. It was wrong. I was wrong. If I start again, you or Cassandra or Cullen need to kill me.
What can you tell me about Rhys?
He was a mage. He saw me when most couldn't, and he remembered. He helped me, and I watched over him. I worried Evangeline would hurt him. She was a Templar, but she didn't like hurting people. When I left, she stayed. Now she watches over him. They should have been with the rebels. Maybe they ran away together instead. Neither of them like killing.
If you like, I could use the resources of the Inquisition to locate your friend.
No. If they are alive and safe, they should stay away. The last time he saw me, he didn't want to look at me. He saw a monster. Let him forget.
What was the spire like when the Mage Rebellion started?
Dead and dying, begging and bloody. Some wanted freedom, some peace, some war. Some wanted it all to stop. Evangeline was a Templar, but she helped Rhys help the others. She set them free. Adrian was a mage, but she killed mages to force the fight. She wanted blood. Rhys just wanted to help, to stop people hurting. Maybe that's why he saw me.
You said Seeker Lambert told you what you were.
I'm hiding Rhys from him, but he chants words and sees. I won't let you hurt Rhys. My nose explodes, a shower of blood. Just another parasite that's wormed its way into our world, feeding off all the things you can't have. What we found at Adamant made him angry. We were the first rock rolling at the top of a mountain. He had to stop us. He killed so many. He didn't care. Cold, corrupt. So I came and killed him.
If you hated Seeker Lambert, why go to the Seeker Fortress?
Because he was right. I was a demon. I saw demons at Adamant. They put people in the dark, in the old hurts. I didn't want to be that. I heard the old songs of the Templars at Val Royeaux and followed them. If I forgot, fought, fell to felling, Templars would kill the demon. I wouldn't hurt anyone again.
What can you tell me about Adamant Fortress?
It is old, full of sadness and pain. It should be torn down. The veil is thin. We found a demon there. It had touched a man and made him real again. It scared Rhys and Evangeline. The man wasn't supposed to be real. Then the demon found us. It put me back in the cupboard on the bad day. Rhys and Evangeline saved me.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
'Cause I've been playing this game long enough to know. Oh, that's what I need. I need this. Way of the Assassin. From our granting death, blades and other means, Ayre's words make one passage stand out. You misunderstand the point of secrecy. Of course they knew that I was there. One of their number was dead. It was never the aim that they were ignorant to my purpose or presence. Death is, after all, a message, and messages are meant to be received. It is paramount that the arrival remains secret, not the result. They know what may come, but never when, until the answer is now, and that there is naught that can be do but receive. A treatise on cutting edges and other debilitating elements follows. I love being an assassin rogue. You're so hard to kill.
What did I tell you?
Let's talk to Sarah. Yeah, let me see if... 'cause I haven't done that in a bit.
I hear Vashel was good pay for you, Inquisitor. Time to go see if my friends came through too. Got a location for a stash. Hopefully something nice for my trouble. Well, your trouble. Just let me know when you're ready to head out. Be sure to bring your empty pockets.
Who's paying us?
Who's putting up the reward for this?
Don't know. Sometimes it's pass the hat. Sometimes it's I lifted this from Master's vault. Doesn't matter, does it? Job done. Time to get what we're owed.
I'm ready if you are.
Always, yeah. My favorite part, this. Let's go see what friends can get us.
Yep. I hate being an archer sometimes though, because it means I can't really bring Varric and Sarah out with me, because there's no point in having two archers in the same team. It's different with mages and stuff and warriors, but archers is kind of useless, especially if you have to, because you always have to bring a mage. I might respec her to be double daggers, but I don't know. Seems weird making her double daggers. Why is there two loading screens? There should only be one. Oh, here we go.
Wait, this is weird.
What?
I was expecting a village or something. The people that leave me stuff don't trek out to places like this. Give me a city and I'll give you a tour, but surprise, surprise, I don't know stupid woods or ruins.
What's that?
Don't hurt me. Harmond made me do it.
Quiet yourself. We're here to help.
Help? Had enough help. I complain about a fight and suddenly I'm an agent or something.
You were the one with the rumor out of Vachelle. My friend.
You're her. You're the one he's waiting for. It's her. She's here. Red Jenny.
I was not aware the Inquisitor was personally involved. This is a tragic misunderstanding. Let's all sheath our swords, you walk out, and we'll conduct this like business.
Don't believe this piss bag. He started it.
Ooh.
There.
I hate
That wasn't
this
so hard,
dickwad.
was it? We identified the confusion, and we worked past it. I'm Lord Pelharmond.
You're also
I
an
do
arsehole.
hope, Inquisitor, that you continue to respond to reason. After all, your choice of company is hardly virtuous.
Freaking user you are. Another noble prick who punches down.
We're the same, you and I. Well, that is overstating it. You are nothing like me. But
Good.
we both need people.
You started this.
This ambush was your doing. Or am I remembering that wrong?
Granted, it wasn't a direct attack, but the first move was hers, and apparently yours.
Yep.
Honestly, previous to this very moment, I thought you'd also been tricked by these Red Jennies. Despite your foreign nature, as Inquisitor,
Cheek.
you are a social peer. I attacked them on behalf of us both.
Arse biscuit.
Amazing.
Quite. Inquisitor, Herald, I don't want to be your enemy. I'm barely invested in being hers. If you are willing to recognize an opportunity, we could be exceptional partners.
The servants you killed, they did nothing except talk about what was going on.
You killed my contacts. My friends.
That is entirely true.
Well, that should be that then.
You're the one
It
who
is that.
empowered them, made their complaints a threat. Perhaps you should have warned them about talking to you.
Stop talking to him. Really, just stop it.
Just kill him.
Now what was the point of that?
Ow.
Mother puss bucket, friggin' bastard, shite bag, piss face. Eat it, you lop-eared son of an arsenal, rot
Sarah,
piece of.
Sarah.
What?
I think he's dead.
I think you're done. At this point, you're making wine.
Ugh, that makes it worse. Friends, Inquisitor. Better than his lot any day.
Damn right. I'll say just kill that arsehole, because he's an arsehole. Or an arse biscuit. I've yet to use that in real life. I haven't had the opportunity to call someone an arse biscuit.
Hey you, know what? Thanks. Felt good to stomp the smile off that pisshead's face. It doesn't go bad like that often, yeah? But when it does, they deserve it.
Risky, but keep it within the Inquisition and I'll support you.
Even though this puckered around us?
Even so.
Well, good then. Right, what do you mean? Because I am really not used to that acceptance thing you're doing right there.
We'll have some differences, but I want to be one of your friends.
You're pretty big to be one of my contacts. Important, I mean, not fat. But all right, Inquisitor. You're on my good side. We'll see if it lasts.
Right. I need to go, because I have things to do. I'll be back later, so yeah. Somebody at my door. I have to leave. So thank you for... I have to go.